Cups with the will. Six of Swords, journey, travel. Okay, straight away when you're thinking of journeys and travels there, we can think there's something with regards to the Harkles. They were referred to as overseas. Sometimes the tarot straight away is going to overseas. Three of Cups. Eight of Swords, legal issue. 10 of Swords. The Star. Okay. The 10 of Swords is underneath, so there is something very much legally feeling stabbed in the back. There is something within the will. It's interesting that 8 of Swords came out twice for Harry in reverse of what he wanted and how he felt. The 3 of Cups is crossing over. The 4 of Pentacles, controlling finances. The 7 of Cups there. The Queen of Swords in reverse. The 4 of Wands in reverse. And the 3 of Wands. Okay. I feel like we have the Star there, which goes with it's Aquarius in the tarot. The Star is an Aquarian. But it can also mean change, a different way of doing things, a different way of planning. I feel like here the will is altered because there is change with the Star. There's celebration and happiness is what's crossing over, but they had to change the will. With Prince Philip's will, he felt stabbed in the back. And the 8 of Swords is getting out of a legal bind. And the 6 of Swords is people at the other side, the journey, the control. We have here the 7 of Cups and the Queen of Swords. There is a confusion there, and there definitely was a confusion and feeling like you're grappling, pushing sand up a hill, pushing water up a hill. This was just a difficult time, I feel, when this altering of the will. The Queen of Swords in reverse there. I feel that Sophie knew what was going in the will. I feel like Sophie has helped doing something with the will. So it must have been leading up to Prince Philip's death. And she helped sort the will out, sort something out with the will. There may be some terms and conditions there as well with the Queen of Swords in reverse about Fergie. I wonder if something with Royal Lodge with Fergie as well. And maybe that's why the king was so keen to get them out. The 4 of Pentacles is control, finances, money coming in, money going out. And there we have in reverse the 4 of Wands, unsteady, unhappy marriage, and the 3 of Wands in the future. I feel like something is happening where it comes to Prince Philip's leaving money to Harry. I think there was changes in the will. I think Sophie may have helped, and I also think that something with Fergie's definitely. There's something with Fergie in this because she is a Libra. Let's have a look at the Queen. I will use I think my favourite cards at the moment, and they're stuck. I can't use my hands. Okay, here we go. The Witch's Garden. I keep them in my little tarot box. Let's have a look. Let's have a see. What did the Queen leave? What happened with the Queen? That one wanted to come out. The Moon. The Moon in reverse. I feel like I get told off for asking. Secrets coming out. Okay. There's the Emperor crossing over. I wonder if the King advised, the King advised his mother what to put into her will. I wonder if alterations were made then. Not as quick with Philip's, because Philip straight away goes to the Six of Swords, which is that oversees the journey that other people over there. Knight of Swords, protection, and the High Priestess in reverse, and the High Priestess in reverse, and there's the Ten of Swords. Okay, so Philip had the Ten of Swords underneath. He felt really stabbed in the back, which would have been around the time, stabbed in the front even. That would be around the time of Philip's death and the passing and everything that went on with that. And that's leading into what the Queen felt about this. I think there's stuff to do with Prince Philip's death, and she felt hurt and wounded by it. The High Priestess in reverse there is more secrets coming out. And the Tower in reverse. Okay. King of Swords. Yeah. This is exactly excellent. Right. We have a little bit more direct answers. Let me talk you through this, what I've got, because this is wild. So we have the King of Swords here, and we have the King of Swords surrounded by the King of Pentacles. So, of course, I was saying Prince Philip was a Gemini, so he would come through as Swords. And Harry is a Virgo, which is an Earth sign, so he would come through as Pentacles. So on the Queen's mind, when she did her will, when she made some alterations to her will after Prince Philip died, she had very much had on the behaviour of Harry, the King of Pentacles, was surrounding her. But what made her change things was how somebody's behaved to the King of Swords. And there's only one King of Swords in the bloodline of the royal family, and that is Prince Philip, her husband. So she was thinking of some things that Prince Philip wanted and wished when she made alterations, I feel, to her will after Prince Philip died. There's something to do with protection. There's something to do with security. There was more to Harry and Meghan than the word salad, and they won't just go away, because I feel like they are being bankrolled and funded by other people. I don't think it's the royal family at all. I feel like they're getting bankrolled and funded by, I don't know, maybe Beyonce, maybe Elton John, maybe the Illuminati, maybe Oprah, somebody, but they are getting propped up by someone. It's not just by sheer Meghan's determination. They are getting propped up by someone, and the Queen knows it, because you have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is protection, it is police, it is MI5, MI6, CIA, FBI, all of those guys. That is what they're doing. And the High Priestess in reverse, the secrets, and has been revealed. They are aware of what went on. They are aware of who is funding Ginge and Cringe against the royal family. They feel very stabbed in the back. They feel very betrayed, and this fed into the wills, and both wills were altered because of the behaviour of Harry and Meghan. Allegedly for entertainment purposes only, whatever. The Tower in reverse is sad for me, because that was in her final year. She had a lot of hurt. She had a lot to deal with. And then this hurts. Actually, this is really sad. She carried it with her, and she thought their behaviour was her fault. She really kind of internalized it. That is really sad. With the Tower, it's just like she thought everything that was happening was her own fault. What was on her mind when she did this? Changed it? Queen of Wands. Now that is either Megsy or it's her daughter, Princess Anne, telling her and pushing her along to change it. I would suggest it is Princess Anne, and Princess Anne has a lot of control over the Queen's estates. I know it goes from monarch to monarch, but I do feel like there is something here, control over the Queen's estates. Control. Now, these are sealed for 90 years. We might never find out in our lifetime. But if the time traveller can come back and let us know what happens next week, we'll be fine. We'll just keep it to ourselves. We just want to know. Take some screenshots from some articles in the future. We have the Five of Cups, which is sadness and grief. So, yeah, that is what I see. I feel like the Queen really carried a lot from it. I feel like she knows she was up against a formidable opponent. Well, Prince Philip was more just didn't understand what are they doing, and just couldn't understand it. I feel like after Prince Philip died, the Queen got the real measure of them and really seen how destructive and hurtful they were. But for some reason, she internalized some of behavior and she blamed herself for it. It's strange. Yeah, I really do think it's hastened her. Do we have a time traveller here? I hope we do. Can we have somebody see in the future? I can't do a prediction confirmed. Maybe let's just be like random YouTube. It'll be moved on from YouTube, but in 200 years' time, it'll be like prediction confirmed appear. Yeah, I really think that's something with Princess Anne and all of this. I know that's a rumor that she's in control of the will and the finances, but I don't think so. I think Harry's had a lot of money from his mother's passing. I think he spaffed it up the wall. I feel like there's something with regards to the finances and what he thought he was getting from the Queen, he is not getting from the Queen. And this is why it's been sealed. I feel like the door has shut with the Harkles. They're being bankrolled by someone. It's not the king. Why would you pay your enemy to throw rocks at you? It doesn't make sense. All right, Vicky, love, watch the replay. Enjoy your dinner, love. Did anyone see the royals being short of money? Never. Yeah, 90 years from now, please, can we have a update? If you are so gifted in this is what I see in the cards. This is what the cards are saying. When we get to the stage of, when we get to that stage of 90 years from now, they will be like Edward and Wallace now. They honestly, that is their future. Miserable together. She has got him. I am convinced. I know I've got Divorce Watch and stuff. She would do it in a heartbeat, but she can't. She can't get rid of him. They're going to they will destroy each other if they separate. There will be puff. I mean, if you think it's bad now, wait till see if they get a divorce. Oh my god. But the royal family aren't. No, what I mean with the money, they're not paying out to the Harkles, Prince Philip and Queen Elizabeth, according to the Cards Entertainment only, allegedly, whatever, changed their wills, and to the exclusion of the Harkles is what I'm saying. So if Harry and Megxie think they're going to get a big payout from Queen Elizabeth or Prince Philip, nowhere near what they're going to get. I think they'll get a little something, but I don't think they're going to get what they thought they were going to get. You think they're separated? I think Meghan wants to be separated. I think he is a barnacle, a limpet. But I do, if they're going to divorce, end of 2024, 2025 is going to be, it's going to be it. Possibly 2026, but they're going to just keep this toxic swirl going and going and going until something happens. And I think something would happen to Harry rather sooner rather than later, allegedly, whatever. The postal order for £1.50. Stamp. A collection of stamps. This is what your father looks like from the post office. War of the Roses, yeah. It would be very Row of the Roses. Row of the Roses? I think they have not been living together for a long time. I think it's on and off. I think it's up and down. I think they're all over the shop. But I really honestly think that Megxie can't shake him off. Prince Philip gave a set of guns and he allegedly sold them. I heard that. I think, do you know how miserable Wallace Simpson looked in all of her photos? That's Meghan's future. It's sad that he loved her, she never loved him. He doesn't. I use the word love. It's attached. It's emotionally volatile. He's attached to her. He's not in love with her. He loves himself. What I feel like a lot of people get wrong. Not everybody. I feel like Harry is a narcissist, and they are locked into each other. They're both narcissists, and they're locked into each other, and they're in a cycle. And she can't shake him off because all of her tricks don't work on him. Dependent. Hello, Bambi. Did David really? So Edward threatened to. I need to do a reading on them. I'm interested in them. I need to do another reading on them. Because Wallace ended up for days alone, rattling around a Paris apartment, bless her, with dementia. And yeah. Harry's been living in San Fran for quite a bit, according to your brother-in-law. Interesting. I get them all over the place. I've got them moving. For a while back, I think they may well have moved. There's something not quite adding up with Olive Garden Mansion. I don't believe they're in there. I feel like it was almost just like a backdrop for Netflix. It's somewhere, it's a diversion, if you will. I feel they're all over the place. I don't feel like they've settled. I don't feel Megsy's settled. I don't think she can settle. I think she's one of these people who have to keep moving, mainly because she burns up all of her friends. Symbiotic is a good way of saying the relationship, but I do think they're like kind of entwined with each other. I don't think they are. I do think it's rocky. I do think it's awful. And the way I get things out, Meghan was done before Christmas. Meghan was done after the Queen's funeral. She's just got to get it right so the optics benefit her. And at the minute, it doesn't. Because at the minute, she's got her own family broken home. And she doesn't want it to look like and her and Harry broken home with regards to so she's burned her father's side of the family, she's burned his father's side of the family, and then if she breaks up this relationship as well, the common denominator is going to be Meghan, and that's putting a big target on her head, and she doesn't want that. So it's got to get to a stage where she feels comfortable that she is in the right and everyone will side with her and he is in the wrong. And then you'll start seeing what Prince Charles and, well, King Charles back in the day and Diana did with the press, basically on steroids. It would be horrific, but it would all be coming from like an American angle. So we get it in Page 6, we get it in People or whatever, New York Post or whatever, it come through. But yeah, that's the next stage. But where are the chickens? That's a good question. Maybe that's what Olive Garden Mansion is. It's just a gigantic hen hutch. It's where they keep Archie's chickens. Maybe they're that bougie. The chickens have got their own ensuite bedrooms each.